Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen and colleagues and candidates. I hereby open the public sitting of the examination committees for the Bachelors in Software Science and Web Science. A warm welcome on behalf of both the Department of Mathematics and Computer Science and the Eindhoven University of Technology at this graduation event. And a particular welcome for the people that came from far. My name is Jacob de Vlieg. I am the Dean of the Department of Mathematics and Computer Science. The graduation event will be done in English, at least for most part of it. We are an international organization, and some of the individuals present today don't understand Dutch, so thank you for your understanding. As the Department of Mathematics and Computer Science, we are really very proud on the fact that several of our students will get their bachelor degree today or the propeduizer. This is really a day of celebration. After years of hard work, or after 1 year of hard work for the propeduizer. And we believe that our high quality educational programs provided by very knowledgeable teachers, but maybe even more important, very motivated teachers, will prepare our students for their future careers. Candidates, I sincerely hope that you enjoyed our university and our challenging educational programs in terms of science and technology. However, I also hope that our programs help you to develop yourself in terms as a person and every aspect of your life. Not only science and technology, but how your personal development is very important to us. The impact of digitalization and big data on the economy and society is enormous. We live in one of the most exciting times in the history of science, and the potential role of mathematics and computer science is bigger than ever. And these fast developments are providing many important and many good opportunities. However, might also lead to risks and uncertainties in this era of big data. As a department, we have the responsibility to develop new talent. Talent that understands the many scientific and technological opportunities that digitalization and big data can offer to the world. Developing new medicine, new energy solutions, feeding the world. But we also need scientists with an eye for the potential risks associated with these developments. For instance, related to privacy issues. In fact, we need the sharpest minds in the field of computer science, data science, and mathematics to develop both a strong economy, but also a sustainable and safe society. Ladies and gentlemen, in approximately 30 minutes from now, the bachelor degrees will be handed out. However, we start the event with a couple of short presentations about the department, about our study association GEWIS, and we will also hand out the propeduizer first, before we do the bachelors. And I will start with a short presentation about our department of mathematics and computer science. Introducing the department. The department was founded in 1957 as mathematics department. And it was computer science started in 1981, and they were combined. And actually there are two sides of the same coin as we see it, because computer science and mathematics work closely together. The size of the department is 73 FTE support staff and 390 FTE research staff. And there's professors, assistant professors, postdocs, PhD students, and so on. 28% is female. And this percentage is increasing, and we believe that is really very important, to have more women in this field because the impact on society is so enormous. We have more than 51 different nationalities, and we are very proud on that. That's really an asset that can help you to create a very creative environment, a very creative culture. In principle, the department has two important tasks: to educate the engineers of the future. And we don't only want to hand out degrees, as we do today, and we are very proud on that, of course, but also we want to offer a career. And that's the reason that we, together with GEWIS, the study association, organizing career events. Also the reason we're working together with many different companies to ensure that the people we educate will have impact on society. Another important task is to do top science, because you can only give top academic education if you also do top science as well. It's combined. And we do fundamental research, but also applied research, often in close collaboration with industry, because that can help us, these questions from, let's say, from industry, from society, can help us to define better the fundamental research we want to do as well. So they are connected to each other. And in fact, we live in one of the most exciting times in the history of science. And the impact, and I said it before, of mathematics and computer science is bigger than ever. And in fact, it has been summarized and noticed by President Obama in his State of the Union address, the most important address a president of the US can give. And he gave this address in the beginning of this year, April. And he said, by 2018, 51% of, let's say, all technology jobs are projected to be in computer science related fields. In fact, at this moment, in the US, there are more than 600,000 vacancies in the field of computer science. They cannot be filled in at this moment. They cannot find the people. They really need it. Computer science, data science, mathematics are essential for this modern digital economy, for doing new ways of doing science, to do new innovations. And it's essential for many industries in the financial services, healthcare, pharmaceutical industries, energy, etc. Everywhere, logistics. So it's really about, as President Obama said, it's about computational thinking to develop a sustainable economy and also a safe society. And that combination. Now, we also see this growing need for our graduates. Mathematics and computer science is everywhere. And that's the reason we work together with many different companies. There's only a couple of them, because this is needed. And as Dean of the department, it's also always nice to show one of the examples of projects we are doing. And this is about computer simulations to safely transport extremely cold liquefied gas in tankers. This is a project we do together with companies. Shell is involved in it, but also the Technical University of Delft, Twente, other companies. And the basic idea is that you want to transport this type of very cold liquids, minus 160 degrees, in tankers. And this is Barry Corden. He's involved in this project and one of the leaders in this project. He's a professor in mathematics. And it was an interview with the Wereld Draait Door. And it's very important to understand the sloshing of this very cold natural gas, liquefied natural gas. And I will show you a little bit what it's all about. And the project is really about understanding how these waves, how this liquid behaves, and to predict it in a better way. This is not only about simulations, but also doing measurements, using all kinds of sensors. And that's why this big wave maker in Delft has been built in the last couple of years. An enormous investment. And in this wave maker, there's a lot of sensors measuring all kinds of properties of the liquid, in this case, water. And the whole technology that is now used for transporting, let's say, liquefied natural gas in tankers can also be used for a completely different type of work. It's very generic technology. Here you see all the sensors. And they measure all kinds of properties. And these properties are, again, included in the simulation. So let's say the wet and the dry parts are completely connected in this way. Improving computer simulation by doing better measurements, using all kinds of sensors. That this is important shows this picture. This was the opening of this big wave maker. It is an enormous investment in the Netherlands, millions and millions of euros. And it was opened by the Minister of Infrastructure and Environment, Melanie Schultz van Hagen, and Henk Kamp, Minister of Economic Affairs. And they were placed here, at this location, and they tested it for several times. And exactly at this opening, a completely unexpected wave happened, making these guys completely wet. This is why you want to predict that better. And once again, the mathematics and the computer science behind it is also applicable for financial problems, for all kinds of other problems as well. That makes it so powerful to do this kind of work. Then I want to share this video with you. And this is actually the work of our staff and our students working very closely together. And having a lot of fun making this movie. And this movie that was actually made to attract new students for our data science education. But most important here is the fun they had together. And this is really students and staff with a clear mission. And in this case, they want to save the world against a viral epidemic by using advanced mathematics and computer science. And there's a lot of interest in the world. And I will show you the movie.
An epidemic is coming. It will consume humanity.
Gotta move.
And destroy all that you love. Chaos is inevitable.
Go see the mathematician.
I've been expecting you.
Is one of the professors in mathematics, and the other guy is the predecessor of Leroy. I will announce later on. So, and the program started in the monastery in Den Bosch lately. So this is really happening today, educating. So I want to stop here. Congratulations with your bachelor. It will come. It is not here today. You still have to receive it. But I want to ask you, really follow your dreams and passion. That's most important. And I can also tell you that we need you. We need the smartest minds to develop a sustainable society. So thank you for doing this education. And you have to work hard also in the future to learn even more. Okay, thank you. Then I want to introduce the next topic. And that's about handing out the propenduizen. And that will be done by Dr. Blow. May I ask you to acquit yourself for this honorable duty. Leroy. Okay. Let's go to. Yeah.
Thank you, Professor Dolly. Dear students, parents, relatives, friends and others, the first year certificate or foundation certificate or propeduizen, it should be regarded as an incentive showing that a student is considered capable of completing the whole bachelor program. Today, in the previous session at 2 p.m. and in this session, only those students were invited that managed to pass the first year's program entirely within 1 year. I can assure you that most of the students failed to do so. We hand out a certificate today roughly to 1/3 of the students that started their program in September 2015. Furthermore, in this session, only the students are present that completed their first year cum laude. Hence, it is something to be proud of, and I'm very happy that so many parents and so many of you showed up to celebrate this achievement. Marloes van Lierop, the program director, will hand you the certificate, but first I will explain you in which order we do this. So when I mention your name, you're kindly requested to walk to the stage, entering the stage at that stairs, and then you will be handed the certificate, and then you can leave the stage at this stairs. Okay, Marloes, please. So this is the only time in the year that I can ask her to do things for me. Let's see.
How can it be?
It's still the wrong presentation.
Oh, it's here.
Let's resume the slideshow. Would that work? No, it doesn't work. This one.
It's a miracle. And maybe you close it here. Okay? You close it.
Close this one. We need a technician.
We are the technicians.
Now we lost everything. Did you fix it? No. It's back to nothing again. Right. Okay. Right, so we can start. The first student to receive his propedeutic certificate for software science is Abdel Bakarous. Please come forward. Then Bob de Brabander. Jarno Brils. Thomas Brokken. Stefan Cloud. Leroy Driesen. Daan de Graaf. Dominique Krabarczyk. Julian van der Heijden. Dat is Daan ook. Ja, Daan. Ja. Joran Hendricks. Dank je. Adriaan Knapen. David Kortleven. Robert van Lente. Lloyd Lowong. Jorrit Oldhuis. Tom Peters. Yuri Poels. Gijs van der Sanden. Koen Savelkou. Stijn Slot. Razvan Tomescu. Berry Trippe. En Michiel Visser. These were all the candidates for the software science certificate. We continue with the candidates for the web science certificate. Niki Branderhorst. Thijs Meeuwissen. En Ava Swevels. This completes the certificates for the candidates who had a cum laude certificate, and now I hand the word over to Jacob de Vlieg.
Thank you very much, Roel and Marloes. The next topic is a short speech by the chair of the Study Association Gewis. And it's really a pleasure to announce the chair, because as a Department of Mathematics and Computer Science, we're really blessed with a very active study association. And it's really a very important and very positive force in our department. And actually, we're working very close together to ensure that what's happening in the students and what's happening, let's say, at the department are really connected. And Leroy, may I invite you, and I give you the floor.
Thank you very much for this wonderful introduction. Dear ladies and gentlemen, family members, students, and all other attendees, let me start by stating that I'm extremely proud to be standing here, because this is the generation I grew up with. This is the generation I started in myself, and together we had some wonderful times. But I'm not here for myself, I'm here in the name of Gewis, and I can tell you, I'm also glad to see everyone smile and see the joy on the faces of every single one of you. Because receiving a bachelor degree in computer science is a great achievement for all of you. Not only you can be proud of, or your friends or your family, but also me, in the name of Gewis. We are extremely proud of you for receiving your bachelor degree today. For some of you, Gewis has been in some sort of second home in the past 3 years. And for others, it has been a place to grab a drink after your software engineering project. And I hope you've all enjoyed that. I would like to give some special attention to a few people sitting here in the audience. Starting with Rick Bouten. He started here with a first-year committee, and he actually organized, together with me, a really nice party and a quiz. And I would like to thank you for that, because we had some amazing times. Furthermore, one of my board members is sitting here in the audience as well, and that is Celine Sende. She's the vice chairman, so when I'm ill, she will be standing here and giving this talk. But she did way more things than becoming a board member for GEWIS. She's also, in her first year, she organized the parent day for our faculty. That means that all the parents came here a day and got to know the university. And that's something which we find really, really great. Furthermore, she's in a committee called Getaard, which bakes a lot of cakes, and that's also pretty good to have, of course. And she's in a fraternity, Gelimbo, and there she finds, she has many great friends, and that fraternity is also really active in organizing pub quizzes, carnival, and once a year a really big play about GEWIS and all the things that happened that year. Thank you for that, and we will have a lot to do with each other this year. I'm extremely proud of you, and so is GEWIS. I would like to thank you in the name of GEWIS and all the help you all gave us in the last couple of years, and I hope that you will give us this help in the upcoming years as well. Furthermore, for the most of you, you just started your master here or somewhere else, and career is becoming really important. And I would like to state that together with the faculty, we are organizing a lot of career events, and please go to these career events. Then, finally, ladies and gentlemen, the only thing for me is to once again congratulate you all on this big achievement, and may this only be a stimulus for the rest of your life, because we are very proud, and I hope that you are very proud as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Leroy, for a nice speech. Dear ladies and gentlemen, dear bachelor candidates, now it will become serious. Now we come to the formal part of the program. You all have passed your examinations and therefore earned your bachelor degree. And this degree entitles you to use the title bachelor. And I would like to invite Marloes van Lierop, Dr. Marloes van Lierop, Program Director Computer Science, to hand out these degrees, but of course not before sharing some personal stories of the candidates. Dr. van Lierop, may I ask you to acquit yourself of this honorable duty?
And now we switched roles. Dear graduates, first of all, my congratulations to all of our students who would receive a certificate today. I'm extremely proud of all of you. While the first year certificates were all special because they were assigned the Judicium cum laude, this group of bachelor graduates is also very special because you all managed to complete your bachelor program in 3 years. And I can assure you that is not very common. So dear parents, I also congratulate you on the achievement of your child. The bachelor certificate is associated with the degree of Bachelor of Science, and it demonstrates that the graduate meets the learning outcomes of the bachelor program and hence is competent for proceeding into a Master of Science program and is also well prepared for entering the labor market for a career in the IT domain. I am, however, very glad that almost all of you proceed in a master program, and also that it is for most of you a master program here at this university. One of the elements in our bachelor program that really contributes to the successful career of our graduates is the software engineering project, shortly CEP. It is the final bachelor project, carried out in a group of about 10 students with a very strict time schedule. In only 10 weeks, the group has to deliver a prototype of a software product for a real-life customer, including all the required documentation. The graduates of today have worked on very interesting projects for quite a variety of customers. I will elaborate on some of these projects, but you can also have a look after this session at 8 posters presented in the reception room over there. They show the most recent projects carried out this spring. I will call forward the graduates group-wise associated with a CEP project. Since we have to confer more than 20 certificates, we have, again, a strict protocol, both for the graduates and the public. When I call forward the next group, please enter the stage from that side. You line up over there, there's a line, so you will not face the spotlights too much, and I can look at you. I will say a few words to each of you, and then you come here to Roel, who will hand over the certificate. And then the public can applaud. And the graduates leave the stage at this side. Okay. Well, we are computer scientists. We like structure, don't we? Before starting, in this folder, the graduates will also find a voucher, and that is for a present a university offers to you. You can collect the famous hoodie in the student shop in my Metaforum using this voucher. So, I hope to see many of you with this hoodie, but not in the evening. Okay. Let's get started. I first call forward the group of MedWeb. Yes? Please line up in alphabetical order. That's the final bachelor test. I will help you. You can see the names here. The B at the front. Most close to Roel, or you will end up with the wrong certificate. Okay. Let's see what kind of sorting algorithm they use. What was it? Quicksort? Quicksort. Okay. Well then, MedWeb. Here you see the pictures of these guys and girls when they entered the university at age 18. And you can see whether and how they have changed in this period. You all feel embarrassed seeing these pictures? You knew this was coming, so you were able to switch pictures, but you didn't. Well then.
Some of them did.
Not all of the group members, as you saw them, are here, as present here. This is the whole team. Only those who graduate now today. Well then, for your customer, and that was a Farm IT, you had to develop a web interface to improve the adherence of patients to their prescribed medications. It provides information about the patient's medication intake collected by the mobile app running on the patient's phones and entered by the patients themselves. The patients can thus see how well they are taking their medicines, but also the care providers can monitor this and, if necessary, help them to adhere to the prescription. Farm IT is a startup company from some of our own graduates. So they know exactly what to expect from a CEP team, don't they? Nevertheless, they were very satisfied about the results, and your system is now being further developed within the company. Okay, then I'll have a few words about each of you, starting with Mark. Mark Bouwman, you didn't change that much. No.
I uploaded a new photo.
Okay, he did. Okay. Well, you You did what we call the hardcore elective program, hardcore software science, web technology, security, part of interactive intelligence systems. So you are really dedicated to software science. And that explains why you continue in the CSI master program, computer science and engineering, here at the university. You were also a mentor, student mentor, last year, and well, I'm glad you did. You're the perfect role model. Are there students of your group here?
Yes, I just saw two of my mentor students here today giving their proper.
Okay, so they followed your...
Pretty good example.
Yeah, a pretty good example. Well, I hope you will continue being that. Martin, Bjorn. Bjorn, sorry, Bjorn Dullemant. Well, you took the use package on entrepreneurship, technology entrepreneurship. Well, you didn't decide to proceed with a startup company, to initiate one your own, not yet, that is to say, because you also proceed in the computer science and engineering master. You have also an honors certificate in big data, and which was graded as excellent, so that is really very good. And you are a student assistant from your second year on, I think, and you still are. And I'm very glad for that. Thank you. I hope you will stay here for 5 years still to help us. No, that's you will complete your program in 2 years, of course. Yeah, like you did this one. Okay, next one, Martin. You managed to have the judicium cum laude for your bachelor program. You can applaud for that. You also were a student assistant in your second year, and I hope you will be. You will consider to be one now that you will do the Master Computer Science of Engineer, because we need many well-educated teaching assistants. You were not. You have the Dutch nationality, but you were born in Brunei, as I was informed. I'm glad you came here for your for your bachelor program and for your master program. Peter. Also Peter van der Heijden has judicium cum laude. You took the use package technology entrepreneurship, and you liked it because you also received a certificate, so you took extra courses to have this certificate on entrepreneurship. And well, you had a side job already, maybe in your own company, I don't know, but you decide not to proceed in the master program, but to become a full-time employer. I'm sure you will be a very successful one with your cum laude judicium. And maybe you will use your entrepreneurship certificate to start up your own company once. Good luck with that. Patrick, you are born in Canada. You came all the way to take your bachelor here in Eindhoven. Well, you have quite some interesting electives, not non-typical electives in the finance field. You also took microeconomics as an elective package, and the patents, design rights and standards use package. And well, you took even courses outside this university, so we are not surprised, but somewhat disappointed that you will proceed in Amsterdam with a Master on Finance at the Free University. Good luck, I'm sure you will manage there as well as you did here. Then, Lisette Sanchez also received the judicium cum laude. You came here via Fontis, where you spent your first year, the propedeutic year, and I'm very glad that you switched, because, well, you have your cum laude in 3 years, so you are really talented. And I'm also very, very glad that you continue here with your Computer Science and Engineering Master. You have a rather unusual use package. I never saw that one before. It is the use package Quality of Life. I want to hear your experience afterwards. Yeah. Okay, congratulations to all of you who will now hand out the certificates. The professionals can enter the stage. Thomas. Come on. Thomas Komar is not present, so you can leave him out. Alphabetical order? Okay. Your customer is Intuitive Technologies. It is a small company from a former professional soccer player. I don't know if you knew that. Well, he was the goalkeeper. He wanted to have a system to assist coaches and PR managers in soccer clubs to organize trainings and club-related activities. Sorry, disorganized. Activities in an efficient manner. And you developed as a team a mobile application and a web interface. And guess what? It can also be used for other kinds of sports. Hey. The customers was happy with the product, both the code base and the documentation, and also with your professional way of communicating, as I was told. Then Simon Chen, you also came a long way from China, also through the first year at Fontis. So I'm very glad you did, because you also were assigned to Judicium cum laude. Next to that, you managed to do part of the honors big data track in your second year. You did some Dutch courses. Dus jij begrijpt Nederlands nu uitstekend. Okay. Okay, no problem. And you were a student assistant in your second year as well. So you had a very busy second year, but you managed, and congratulations, you did very well. Kevin van Enige, you also proceed in the Computer Science and Engineering Master, as does Simon, I forgot to mention. You two also took the use package on technology entrepreneurship and 2 hardcore software science packages on web technology and interactive intelligent systems. And you managed to complete the program in 3 years. Congratulations. Surai? Surai, yes, you're the next one. You're from India, sorry.
Yeah, my name is Suraj.
Suraj, yeah. I have to practice on pronouncing international names, sorry. You came from India, Mumbai, born in Mumbai. And you will also proceed in a master program here, so I guess you like it here. You took a use package in human and technology, which is not that common, but also you managed to complete your honors track in big data next to the normal program. And you also took some Dutch courses.
Well, I tried.
Okay, and you were a student assistant in your second and third year. So I propose you continue being a student assistant during your master. It's up to you. You're very welcome. Then Daniel van der Laan and Koen Verhaag. Well, you seem like twins. You know why?
We have very identical programs.
Yes, exactly. You have very identical programs, and you also proceed in the same bachelor master program. And I was wondering, because you will proceed in the Business Information Systems program, where, as most of the other students, proceed in the computer science and engineering program, why you didn't take the elective package Process Analytics and Systems. You didn't, but still you want to proceed in the Business Information Systems program. I'm sure you will manage there as well as you did here. Congratulations. I call forward the Skylight team. I guess that's the rest of the team over there. Okay, I'll show you the names. It makes it more easy. Wow, 40% women, you make my day. Okay, your customer was the Intelligent Lighting Institute, a research institute at this university established to investigate the possibilities offered by the large-scale introduction of LED technology, LED lamps. The institute has a living lab in the Metaforum building, the forum part, ground base, and they are sensors have been installed there, that is cameras, and actuators, that is spotlights, and they are connected in an intelligent lighting system. And the purpose of this project was to extend the system such that new sensors could be added and configured dynamically, and then could control the set of actuators. And you managed to accomplish that, as was shown by your demonstrator, where a mobile phone was used as sensor and where it controlled the intensity of the light in the proximity of the mobile phone. Well done. At least that was the opinion of the Intelligent Lighting Institute. They were quite satisfied. Robin, I'll start with you. Well, that's not a surprise that they were satisfied, is it? You heard that from your customer, I suppose. Robin, you received the Judicium cum laude. You have chosen the use package Human in Technology and some electives on web technology, but also in mechanical engineering, which is non-typical. You were a student assistant last year, and you continue in the computer science and engineering master, as many others, and consider to become a teaching assistant again. Please, you're welcome. Then Joost. Joost, you took the use package Robots Everywhere, and also hardcore software science packages like interactive intelligent systems and web technology. But you managed to do, in parallel, the honors track big data and to complete it. That is quite good. And you proceed in the CSE master as well. It's becoming boring. Everyone is proceeding in the CSE master program. Now I'm very glad you do. Niels Rood, Judicium cum laude. And on top of that, also your honors track big data, graded as excellent. That is really quite an achievement. And completing your program in 3 years, and you started as a student assistant this year in the master program CSE. Thanks for that, and I am sure that you will perform as well in the master program as you did here. Celine, well, you have been mentioned already by Leroy. So I will not elaborate too much on your quiz activities, but on other activities. You were also a student mentor in the third year. Good for you. And a student assistant in your third year. And also now in this as a master's student, so thank you for that. And of course you were in the PR student team, where you managed to get many students enthusiastic about our programs. So enthusiastic that we are now facing an all-time high of more than 300 freshmen this year. Thank you for that. You will also proceed in the CSE master, so we will see you around again. Then Aishwarya, yeah, is it correct? Thank God. Aishwarya Suresh, you come from India, long way. You did some special electives on computational science, which is extraordinary, but also the use package Human in Technology, and some web science courses, and some Dutch courses. Shall I challenge you? Oké, dan ga ik nu verder in het Nederlands. Oké. No, we will proceed in English, but very good that you took the effort to learn the language. And I'm also glad that you continue in CSE. Good luck, all of you, and Roel will hand over the certificates. Next, I call forward people from the Meta 3 team. Rick should be. Rick, Dennis, Bart en Bart. I think the two Barts... Yeah? Okay. Well... you had quite a challenging project. Your customer was a PhD student doing research for ASML, a well-known high-tech company here in this region. And he investigates the evolutionary process of meta models. And you developed for him a tool, a software tool, that is a plugin for Eclipse, that engineers can use whenever a new version of a domain-specific language has been launched. And using your tool, they can migrate the existing models to conform to the new version of the domain-specific language. That was a good summary, wasn't it? Well, pretty well. Well, it was a complex problem, and you had to modify existing software, which is always tricky and not always nice. But you did well. And you even exceeded the expectations of the customers. So, very good. Rick. Well, at least someone who does not proceed in CSE. Is that because your very last course you take was an electrical engineering course, a DBL, on the Venus exploration? Yeah, then you got a flavor, and he decided to continue in this master program, Embedded Systems, at this university. I'm sure you will enjoy it, and maybe you can use your electives on design for games and play in that program. Dennis, yeah, on the right spot. Very good. You took the use package Robots Everywhere, but also design for games and play. And part of our interactive intelligence systems package, which fit together nicely. You do proceed in the CSE program. Bart van der Vecht. There are two Barts over there, but I mean Bart van der Vecht. You have the judicium cum laude as well. And I'm very glad that you will proceed in CSE as well. You have chosen real hardcore software science elective program with the usual electives on interactive intelligence systems and security, with difficult math courses in it on cryptology. So you will manage very well. Bart, the other Bart Verberna, you took an unusual use package, the secret life of light. So you should have been in the Skylight team. That would have been handy. But you also took extra courses in Utrecht on game design. You know they do have a master program over there on game design, but you decided to continue here. So I'm glad you did. So congratulations, all four of you. Lastly, I call forward Wouter van der Stoel. My apologies for the mistake on the slide, which says only Wouter Stoel, but it is van der Stoel. Here you are on your own in the spotlight. Well, the others didn't graduate yet, so that's why you're here on your own. You should have stimulated them somewhat more, perhaps. Yeah. Well, you have participated in the PITRA project, which is an acronym for, as it says, a portable, intelligent, integrated trial registration application. Thank God for acronyms, because I can't pronounce the full title. PITRA. And your customer was the Maxima Medisch Centrum in Veldhoven. So again, a project in the health domain. The hospital participates in international medication research trials. And every trial has a visit scheme, and the hospital needs to plan staff capacity for every patient based on these visit schemes. And the assignment was to develop a user-friendly tool usable by the MMC personnel to determine the required capacity and the resulting revenue. The customer was surprised by the result, especially she liked the way the data was presented, as you may recall, and she really enjoyed the process very much. Wouter, you started here as a combi student because you were also interested in math, but you decided to continue with software science. And it's not, we are not surprised that you took many math courses in your elective space, but also interactive intelligence systems and web technology courses. And you will proceed in CSE also. You're very welcome. Well, this was the last one. This concludes my presentation, and it is about time too.
Thank you, Marloes and Roel. It's really great to hear that we have so many top graduates. And that many of you stay here in Eindhoven to do your master. Excellent news. Dear graduates, ladies and gentlemen, we almost came to the end of this event. However, before I can officially close the meeting, I want and I need to share some lines from our Eindhoven Conduct for Scientific Practice with you. Please note that the scientific degree of bachelor involves duties as well as rights. As a holder of this degree, you're committed to standards of scientific integrity, trustworthiness, intellectual honesty, openness, and independence. These standards are described in more detail in the Netherlands Code of Conduct for Scientific Practice and in the Eindhoven Code derived from it. You also have duties towards society. You must be clear about the boundaries of your own expertise, and you must communicate honestly and independently about the results of your work, including potential risks associated with it. And you are committed to the ethical codes for research and design involving human subjects or animals. After having said this, dear graduates, on behalf of both the department and the Eindhoven University of Technology, I want to congratulate you, your family, your friends, with your graduation. And I wish you every success and fortune in your future careers. And I hope you will realize your dreams. Ladies and gentlemen, in a few minutes outside this room, you will have the opportunity to congratulate your family and your friends that just got their degree. The reception will take place in the Senate Hall, and that will be you can reach that via that door. And you can also find a link to pictures, including a live video recording on the web. I hope you will enjoy the reception, and I want to invite the bachelor graduates to leave through that door for a photo shoot that takes place on the stairs of the auditorium. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for your presence. I really hope you enjoyed this event, and I also hope you will enjoy the reception. And I wish you already a safe trip home. Hereby, I close the official graduation event. Thank you very much.